That's the case in cities as well. So I think that's an important area we need to keep in mind. On the short term, we need to understand how to use catchy medias like films, television, satellite channels, which are quite prevalent now even in rural areas. How do we use them? Then the rural institutions like panchayats, which have a good hold over the people of the rural areas. So I think that's something we need to keep in mind. The second, as far as accessibility is concerned, today there are a lot of institutions which are present in the rural areas, like banks, commercial banks, cooperative banks, self-help institutions, microfinance institutions. How do we piggyback on them? Many of the insurance companies have tied up with banks and other institutions, and we are doing bank assurance. But then the full potential has not been realized. Hardly 5 to 10% of the potential of the banks have today been realized, and we need to do a lot on using these institutions. Third is, this is what I would call as long term, we need to develop an individual agency force in rural areas. When today we are talking of unemployment in rural areas, agency is a profession which gives employment to the particular community. The person is from that community. We train him, make him as a good agent, and definitely he will be able to sell to his people, and he will earn a livelihood, and that will be a permanent insurance mechanism in the particular community. I think that's something we need to try it out, and maybe we should bring in